There have been some talk lately, possibly, about a Agent Peggy Carter series, a character very beloved to me. What would you say about that? Is that a possibility? Something you're talking about?
Wouldn't that be great?
It would be great.
Wouldn't that be great?
It would be.
Wouldn't that be great? Yeah.
And I know Haley Atwell has said that sounds like an exciting idea to her.
You know what? That's what I love about Haley, is that she thinks that's a great idea. So it's kind of like when you have all the ingredients to make a really yummy sandwich. Mm-hmm. That's what you want to do, is make that sandwich.
Might as well make that sandwich.
I hope so.
It's safe to say, though, obviously you're just launching S.H.I.E.L.D., but that down the line there is a possibility of other TV shows?
Well, that's certainly the plan.
Yeah.
I think people at Marvel would sort of look at me and go, so what's next?
Right.
But again, I think the thing that's important, we took our lessons from the studio. Mm-hmm. The studio came out, they made Iron Man, then 2 years later they made Iron Man 2. Then the leap to make Thor and Captain America, when you think about that, to make 2 movies in 1 year, that doubled their output. It's the same kind of thing. We just want to make sure that S.H.I.E.L.D. is up, it's running, it's the show that people expect, and it's on good solid ground with great acting, spectacular visual effects, really having that sort of epic adventure feel with a human spirit tied into it, and then just the right amount of dose of humor. And if we get that right, then a lot more obviously becomes open to us. But by the same token, we're not in any kind of rush. We just, the funny part about it is by the time we finish this season, we'll have told more stories in the Marvel Cinematic Universe than all the movies combined.
Yeah.
And that's a big challenge when you stop and think about it. And we've been very lucky that the guys that are over at the movie studio, have been very, very involved in what we do and checking it out and giving us ideas and that kind of thing. So it's great.
Lastly, just wanted to ask you quickly about the animation world. You've got 3 shows now up and running at the same time. Is there the possibility of more, or now?
There's always possibility. I mean, we're just starting our first season of Marvel's Avengers Assemble and Hulk and the Age of Smash. We did get a green light for season 3 on Ultimate Spider-Man. And just the other day, I got an email from one of the producers on the show, and he said that by completing our 72nd episode of Ultimate Spider-Man, we've now become the longest-running Marvel animated series.
Oh, wow.
And so that's something we're very proud of because, again, 3 years ago, it was, a bunch of us in a basement somewhere going, Marvel TV sounds like a good idea, and here we are today. So we don't take any of that for granted, and it's so important to us that our fans, and it's part of the reason why we came to New York Comic Con, it really wasn't to hype. It really was to come in and say thank you for believing in us in the animation, and then now in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and the best is still to come.
X-Men, we haven't seen animated for a little while. Might that be a possibility?
There's always a possibility. Wolverine does, pop in on all of, as we say, on all the shows. He's been on Hulk and the Age of Smash and a couple times on Spidey. We take things very carefully along the way.
Gotcha. Well, thank you very much.
My pleasure.
Have a great time at the convention.
You too.